Was Cindy party, was that the exact time it started, or y'all was already
No,
doing it?
that's when it started. That's when the door kind of opened. You know, because like I said, I never knew Cool Herc was in the music. You know, I met Herc in the sense of seeing him through a young lady that lived on in the area. And then I didn't realize me and Herc was in the same school. Herc went to Alfred E. Smith. I was in Alfred E. Smith. Then I used to see Herc come through the neighborhood. And something happened one day, you know, his lady, no disrespect to her, you know, because she was going with Cool Herc. So, you know, she smacked the guy one day. And I was like, yo, why you let her smack you? And she said, what do you talk about? I'll smack you. And I was like, nah, don't do that. And she was like, I'm going to go get Herc on you. I was like, all right. Then my team, we on the block, Herc's coming. And Herc had started being around us. But when he came, he could feel it because everybody, they was like, we're going to jump him. And I was like, nah, y'all can't do that. I don't do that. I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fight. Win or lose. There's only one winner. There ain't going to be two winners in a fight. You accept a good loss or whatever, man. But no, I wasn't with a lot of things I wasn't with. So when Herc came, ain't nobody say nothing. So me and Herc was more tighter than my team because I knew the team. And he was like, Coke, everything all right? And I was like, let me talk to you. And we went to the side. And I said, your lady is doing some things because you that guy, big wise. I said, so I said this to her because she said she was going to put her hands on me. So he was like, nah, Coke, I explained that. I'm just saying, you can't do that. And he went and checked her and her right. And then we got real strong. Then I had a fight in school with a guy, and John Shaft. His name was John Shaft. He used to be at the tunnel, you know. Yeah, and I beat up Shaft, and then Herc called me Bumpy. So they was like, Bumpy beat up Shaft. You know what I'm saying? So in the school part, we got all right. And I was like, Herc, when you be riding your bike, because Herc had a fixed bike. Like I said, coming from Jamaica, they had fixed bikes. Herc swim and do all that other athletic stuff and in the water and stuff. And I was like, where you coming from? I used to see him just ride by the park, never stop, play ball. And he was like, I'm coming from Central Park. I said, doing what? He said, riding 26 miles. I was like, what?
Wow.
You riding 26 miles, man? Your legs ain't hurting? You know, like, I couldn't understand that. But fitness-wise, you know, and then in school, he realized, like I said, I was running track since the 3rd grade. And, like, I used to consider myself a black Ben-Hur, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do sports very well. You know, I'm in the top 5, and like I said, running track was my best. Boxing was 2nd, ball was 3rd. I'm 5'11", I'm dunking on a catch 6'7". I knocked out the 73 Mars senior boxing champ, you know what I'm saying, in some knuckle thing. Not bragging again, but as a little man, I always felt, you know, like I got a strong heart, you know, and again, man, you know, if you're doing good things happen. But growing up too, you had to defend yourself, you know, no wrong or right. And that's why I say you got the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's the choices you make, you know, and then the parties itself, like, and it started, rapping started by me just calling out each other's names. Like, I would be like, yo, Lucky Bling, can you double park my car? Can you move your car so I can get out? And the girls be like, whoa. So we both go out, we come back in. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they got cars. Then my man, his name was $1 Million Bill. I used to call him, his name was Bill, but I used to be like, we got $1 Million Bill in the house. Bill ain't have a nickel. Never had a nickel. You know, and then it was Skip from the joint. He was a little guy, but he was so hairy, he looked like he was old as a man. So that was Skip from the joint. We had the late, great Norm Rockwell. Then you had Charlie Rock. Everybody know Charlie Rock from the streets and hustling. And again, names just start flipping off. I named the B-Boys, Trixie, and at that time, the so-called brother twins, you know, but they was the N-twins, you know. Again, man, it was just good times with really, I see now, with the parties and just doing what we did, man. And like I said, everybody plays a role in it, you know, and that's where we at. Just like it went around the world.